Thời gian ngắn ngủi nhưng mà niềm vui phải thật sự ý nghĩa.
Cho tôi xin một vé đi tuổi thơ.
Chia sẻ yêu thương và đem niềm vui đến cho các em nhỏ ở đây.
Mang Trung Thu từ đất liền đến hải đảo.
I think the best thing that I can bring to them is to be an ambassador of goodwill from the West. And my name is Rich Haslam, and you're watching Living Vietnam in a Day.
Located 30 kilometers from mainland, Lý Sơn Island is known as not only the land of garlic cultivation and fishing, but also a destination where young backpackers love to discover its touching and significant landscape. Today, Living Vietnam in a Day will take you to the island with a new challenge, being a volunteer who brings a warm and joyful Mid-Autumn Festival night for the children on Lý Sơn Island.
Well, I accepted the challenge to join this group of volunteers. The only thing that I knew was I was going to be making some lanterns, and it was going to be involving children. That's pretty much all that I knew. And I just said, yes, let's go. Is that our bus? But when I stand up,
We go to the school. We go to the school.
Is it very far?
Yeah, I think like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. It's pretty hot today. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
The sun is brutal here. I thought it would be a lot cooler on the island. So we prepared a lot of games for the children, and the one game that I prepared was called the balloon pop. And that's where you put a balloon on your chest and you have someone else on the other side, and you run down without touching the balloon. You run down to the finish line, and then when you get to the finish line, you squeeze each other and pop the balloon. So the two, so like the balloon would be like this.
The balloon between.
And they have to run like this?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Right. And when they come to the finish line, they have to pop the balloon.
Squeeze each other.
Yes, with
And
their
pop.
arm again.
Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's an old favorite. A lot of people like that game.
So you and me will do the same ball to the kids.
Where are we going to set up? Where is our booth?
Set up over there.
Okay, good.
Okay, so let's start.
Let's go. Oh, when the children get together, they'll be excited and going fast. So one will always go faster than the other. They're not coordinated enough to be able to do that together with each other. So the further we go, the more they're going to fail. And if everybody's a winner, then we want to make sure that they get the opportunity, yeah. So the shorter, the better.
Yeah, 3 meters. Okay.
2 meters. 2 meters. 2 meters, yeah. That's about 2 meters right there. It's about my height.
So they need to jump because 2 meters is too short to run, so they jump.
Oh, we could do that. Jump or run.
Yes.
Actually, if you want to give it a try, why don't we get 2 children over here and do it?
Make the same one.
Yes. Everybody stand here. Come here. Come here.
Bây giờ mấy em đứng đây nha.
Come here. Come here.
Giới thiệu với em đây là bác Rich.
Ready?
Bác Rich hôm nay sẽ chỉ các em chơi trò chơi và chơi xong cái sẽ nhận.
Watch. This is the scientific method.
Yes.
Ready? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the in goes Y-O-U. You! Come on. And one more. Ready? By the toe, if he hollers, let him go. In goes Y-O-U. All right. So you and you. You take.
Còn em sẽ thổi cái bong bóng này. Wave a balloon.
Oops. Ready?
Okay. Try your best this time. Oh, very big. It's okay.
Ready? Ready? On your mark, get set, go. Okay, yay. Ready?
Bây giờ sẽ làm bể cái bong bóng nha. Oh, it's hot.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3. Em đang làm bể bong bóng sẽ được quà. Rồi mấy bé hiểu chưa?
So once they gave me the task, one of the things they asked me to do was to create the board that would announce that we were the balloon pop.
We name this game there,
Okay.
and we will decorate the English name of the name game.
Uh-oh. You really trust me, don't you? Oh, boy. And I am not an artistic type. And I started looking at everybody else creating their signs, and I thought, my gosh, they're artists. I'm not. I can barely make a stick person. But then I had the idea in my head that this is balloon pop, so why not create the words to be similar to a balloon, which is rounded script. And then for the colors I chose is the same colors as the balloons. Balloons are usually blue, yellow, red or orange, and green. And they're the basic colors. And it just worked out fine. I just went ahead and did the first one blue, next one green, the next one I believe was orange, and just repeated the colors over again and made pop in, I believe it was red, to illustrate the up. You like that? You like that? Good job. Good? Number 1, right? Yes. Good. No. Hold on to it.
Cầm như bóng ấy đi.
Okay, ready? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh.
Wow, vỗ tay.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. One piece. And who has the knife? Is okay? It's good? Yes? Very, very good. All right.
Oh, okay.
I like to play. Oops, sorry. There we go. All right. Okay. Just one? Go around over there.
Well, Rich, no one come to play here.
When we first started, nobody wanted to come to our counter. No children were around us. They went to everybody else, but they didn't come to us. So I picked up the megaphone and I yelled very loudly, "Yada, yada, 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 come over here, come over here." And everybody, what's going on? And they saw me standing there and I just said, "Come on over." And then the next thing you know, we were just surrounded by children and everyone wanted to pop the balloons. All right! Yay! All right!
Mời hai bạn nha. Vô đây, vô đứng đây.
Wait, make a line. Make a line. They all came over to us. We were just overwhelmed by all these children, and they're so enthusiastic, and they all want to pop the balloons all at the same time. And it was difficult to try to control them and keep them back, and we didn't know who was being selected, who was in line next, because they were just completely surrounding us. And it was very confusing and a little frustrating at times, but I just saw how much fun that they were having. We just said the heck with it. We did tell some children to go, but as soon as the children came up, we would give them a balloon and let them have fun, because that was the whole idea of the days, for the children to have fun. Come on, 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 come on. All right, now squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hey, yay! Oh, look at this. She's a pro. All right. I got it. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Yeah. Right here. Yay. Squeeze, squeeze. Oh.
Lên nhận quà, lên nhận quà.
Squeeze, squeeze. Oh. Squeeze, squeeze. Come on, squeeze. Oh. Come on this way. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. They did it. Good job, guys. Back. Go around. No. Go around. Go around. Now, I don't think a lot of children really had experienced this before, and they were confused at first, but once they started to do it, they started to laugh. They really had a good time. And unfortunately, a lot of children didn't have a lot of lung power to be able to blow the balloons up, so we had to blow them up for them. And then when they got to the finish line, they had difficulty squeezing each other to pop the balloon. So we very quietly put a pin underneath and pop the balloons, so they thought that it popped on them. Come here.
Okay.
Go around.
Theo một phần quà nha. Em nào trong đây khỏe nhất.
Squeeze, 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 squeeze. All right, boys, boys. Em. I was so glad when they asked me to help teach the children how to do the chicken dance, because the chicken dance is one of my favorite. For some reason, children just go crazy when they see the chicken dance. And when they saw me coming out going like this, they just had a lot of fun with it. Now the chicken dance has 4 different steps. The first one is the flapping of the wings. The second one is, let's see, da 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 da. No, it's da 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 da. And the third part, they get a kick out of because you stick your butt out and you wiggle your butt. And when I did that, they just went absolutely hysterical when they saw that. So it's a lot of movement. It's simple. The kids can learn it. They like watching us doing it, and we had a huge amount of fun doing it. Push, push. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They made me wear this costume, and I really wasn't sure what I looked like. I'm not sure if I really wanted to, but it was a hat or a band with leaves on it, and then I had another piece up here, which kind of looked like a huge brassiere, and then I had another piece down here that was made out of grass, and I thought it was a hula hoop grass. And then I had other pieces of grass out here, and it wasn't a comfortable costume, but I was able to have fun with it, even though I had a few wardrobe malfunctions where it started to fall apart on me. It still worked within the whole script.
Okay, the treatment for the patient.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so your role is just stay still, so you have to change and smile and make fun, do something
Crazy? That's easy for me.
Sometimes I pick your lip.
Okay.
You feel bad. You feel bad.
Yes. Got it. Oh, do that again. Okay, good. Ooh,
There will
yeah.
be one scene that I'm a bird. I will fly down from the next stage to the stage. I will fly down and I will, like, you stay here. You stay here.
And I'm being adjusted.
Yeah, I will stay here and I will fly. And then, wow! And I will say something in Vietnamese. But when I say, cây đa ơi,
Cây đa ơi.
yeah, you will say, ơi.
Ơi.
Yeah, in order to reply me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So I hear oi, just repeat oi. Got it.
put up the custom because it's quite hot, right?
Yeah.
So I shop practice with you at my scene.
Okay.
Okay.
And then that's just your scene. Oh, okay.
I will
Alright.
say, cây đa ơi. So you say,
Oi.
yeah.
Oi.
Yeah, you will love that expression. Okay, so I will fly down. Wow, cây đa ơi.
Oi.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's how you subscribe.
But he turns around and leaves, and I turn around, and then I stop and I go, cho một chút, cho một chút, cho một chút.
Yes, and
Từ
then
trái tim xin một lời, tôi yêu Việt Nam.
cái bọc vậy là vui chữ con đỡ về thôi ở đâu
My role in the play was pretty simple. I just stood there. It's a banyan tree. How much involved can you get with that? Well, there was some things I was able to do. There was a lot more I would have wished I could have done, but they actually didn't tell me what my role really was going to be until almost the last minute. So there was a lot of improv going on. I would have to say that if I did this role many times over time, I would improve the role. But considering how little time that I had to prepare for it, I had fun. And that's all that counted, was having fun.
Cây đa biết nói tiếng người ta ơi. Quả là cây đa thần nha. Wow, cây đa gì đâu mà hả, rất to, như cây mía bên quê mình vậy đó. Cây đa ơi, cây đa cho quả hái một vài nhát thôi nha cây đa. Gì con quỷ? Có thấy đây là con chim không mà đi là con quỷ? Có thấy con chim mà nó có lông không? Con quỷ mà có lông không? Không. Ông ơi, ông vớt tôi nào, tôi có lòng nào, ông hãy sáo măng. Có sáo thì sáo nước trong, đừng sáo nước đục, đâu lòng quả con. Không quả, mệt quá. Thôi, anh lên đi, dừng tay lại đi.
The volunteers yesterday are a very enthusiastic and very fun-loving group. And if I could use 3 words that could describe the overall effect of what they do before, during, and after, is have a lot of fun.
Anh cướp nhiều.
Cây đa
Mình đi đổi mà.
không, cây đa đã chết rồi.
You have to fly, you have to fly. Fly.
Cây đa đã chết rồi sao? Ôi, chuyện gì đã xảy ra với cây đa thế này? Cây đa đang bay. Cây đa đang bay. Giữ cây đa lại. Cây đa đang bay. Cây đa đang bay rồi. Cây đa mất rồi.
It was falling apart on me. But it worked because when he chopped, I put my arms down, everything fell apart.
Vậy thì cùng nói chung với lại.
Trai thiên sinh mất lại thôi yêu Việt Nam.
Em nghĩ Rich thật sự rất là can đảm và thân thiện. Thứ nhất là tham gia với toàn là những người lạ thôi, nhưng mà Rich không hề ngần ngại hay là từ chối bất kỳ những thử thách nào mà phía bên em đưa ra. Bên cạnh đó, Rich rất là thân thiện và nhất là những lúc mà ông giao lưu và chơi với lại các em, nhìn cứ như là một người ông đối với lại các cháu nhỏ của mình, chứ không hề có một khoảng cách xa lạ giữa quốc tịch này với quốc tịch khác, giữa những người lớn hơn với lại mấy em nhỏ.
Xuất sắc, phải nói là cực kỳ xuất sắc, bởi vì Rich chỉ có thời gian quá ngắn để tham gia với nhóm, chỉ có vài tiếng đồng hồ thôi, và cái quá trình luyện tập thì ít như vậy mà bạn Rich đã có cái tương tác ngẫu hứng rất là ăn ý với những thành viên còn lại, thì không còn gì để có thể khen tốt hơn được nữa.
Blue.
Yes.
Blue.
Em đọc theo
Blue.
đi.
Green. Yellow. Maybe orange. Orange, yes.
Em rất ấn tượng với Rich vì cái khả năng hòa nhập của Rich rất là cao, và Rich đã chịu khó di chuyển thật xa từ thành phố và sau đó là di chuyển bằng tàu để ra đảo, nhưng mà Rich vẫn hết sức là thoải mái với những người dân địa phương và vui chơi rất nhiệt tình với các em, và còn tạo ra những nụ cười cho các em nữa. Em rất ấn tượng với Rich.
Well, this is my first experience with the Asian version of the Mid-Autumn Festival. I'm used to the Western version, but this one was completely different. It was a new learning experience for me to find out how they view this festival. And I learned a lot coming out of it. And plus, I had a lot of fun. If I had another chance to do this again, especially if it involved the children, I would do it in a second.